Inglewood Blackhawks hosting the visiting High Desert Rams. The Blackhawks come. Live. Okay, we are live from Inglewood, Jackie Robinson Stadium. The host Inglewood Blackhawks wearing their green pants, green tops, green helmets. They have a 5-1 record, 7-1 overall. They are hosting the High Desert Rams wearing their yellow tops, white pants. They come in with a 3-3 record. The Blackhawks won the first game in Adelanto. Big margin there. And now here's the rematch. I'll be your host. I'm Jay Tando. We're getting ready to kick off with number 42, Robert James, awaiting the whistle for the snap.
Come on now, we need one more chain gang now. I know that we can't do this without volunteers now. The chain gang is so important to the game of football. We can't play this football game without one volunteer now. The chain game is so important. If we got one volunteer out there, if you're in the parking lot, the snack shack, the restroom, we need your services right now.
So we're waiting on a chain gang
One
volunteer.
It could be a female, it could be a male, it doesn't matter. We don't discriminate. So once again, we need one more person. Uh-oh, we got him. Shout out to my chain gang. Great job, chain gang. I would tell you, without you guys, the game would not move. So that lets you know how important you guys are. Especially the officials, too, as well. The officials is here. Without the chain gang, we couldn't get started. But now we're about to get started. It looks like the Blackhawks will be kicking off for the High Desert Rams. As you see the field 6 north and south, I see the Rams will be traveling northbound on Jackie Robinson Boulevard.
And it looks like we're ready to kick off here from Inglewood. With a win, the Blackhawks will clinch a first-round bye in the Pac West playoffs coming up May 13th. So hopefully they get this win tonight and they'll have that week off as they win their division, the Golden State Division in the Pac West, Big 8. But hey, let's not put the cart before the horse. We got a game to play here. And here's the kickoff. And it will be dribbled down inside the 20, out of bounds. That'll be a penalty, and they'll bring it out to, I believe, the 25 is where they'll spot it, or 35. No, I don't remember. It's just out of bounds penalty. I don't know what they call it. Sorry, man.
Spotted at the 40-yard line. I know that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the penalty for kicking it out of bounds on the kickoff. It'll bring up 1st and 10 now for the High Desert Rams.
Actually, they're going to spot it at the 40-yard line for kicking it out of bounds. So Rams will have the ball as we get things underway here with 15 minutes to play in the opening quarter. From the shotgun. Number 1 will hand it off. He's going to try to turn it upfield, and he's going to have a nice run of about 6 yards. It's number 5, Eric Marshall. Kylon Landry at quarterback for the Rams. So about a 7-yard gain by number 5, Eric Marshall on the carry. Handed off by the quarterback, Kylan Landry. Second down and about 3 here with 14:32 and ticking in this opening quarter. No score here from Inglewood. Back to throw, Landry. He's in trouble, and he's going to get met by a gang of Blackhawks at the 45. .56 and ticking in this opening quarter with no score. Third down and about 4 facing the Rams at the 47-yard line, their own 47-yard line. Landry in the shotgun. Waits the snap. He's got it. He will hand it off. And that's a nice run. First down and more. Moves the chains inside the Blackhawks 43-yard line. Eric Marshall on the carry. First and 10 for the Rams from the 43-yard line of the Blackhawks. Landry awaits the snap in the shotgun. No score here from Inglewood. Back to throw, Landry. He's in trouble. He retreats. He throws on the run. It is caught. The 45, number 8. He's going to shake and bake his way down to about the 36-yard line. Joshua Smith-Hart on the catch. Oh, 81. That was Marquise Avery. Marquise Avery. Looks like we got a flag. Penalty against the Rams will march the ball back. 47-yard line, they'll mark it. So penalty holding against the Rams. It'll make it 1st and 20 all the way backed up to about the 47-yard line. Landry awaits the snap as they're going to have to try to make up for that penalty here on first down and long. Back to go, and then they hand it off. Number 5 again. Nice running there, number 5, Eric Marshall. So second down and about 10 after that nice carry inside the 43-yard line. All right, so with 11:54 and ticking in this opening quarter, we have no score here from Inglewood. And they will back up to throw. Landry rolling to his right. He throws on the run. He's looking for number 81. Does he have it? If it's a catch, it's inside the 20 at about the 17. Marquise Avery. It is good. That is a first down catch. 1st and 10 inside the 17. They will hand it off. Marshall shaking and baking, met in the backfield, and we have a flag. Appears to be against the defense. They're going to mark the ball and at the 17. So ball at the 17, replay first down. With 11 minutes, 11 seconds to go in this first quarter, there's no score here from Inglewood. Visiting Rams in yellow and white pants. And the host Inglewood Blackhawks, green jerseys, green pants, green helmets. Penalty being marked off against the Blackhawks. First and goal for the Rams now after the penalty at the 7-yard line. 11 minutes to play here in this opening quarter. Still no score, but the Rams are in the doorstep. And Landry will hand it off to Marshall. Met at the 10-yard line. Thank you, my friend.
How much would you charge if you had about me to do a game for me?
150.
150 for a full game.
Yeah, 3 hours, yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Shotgun, second down from the 10-yard line. Second and goal for the Rams. And we've got whistles. So penalty backs up the Rams to the 15-yard line. Second and goal from the 15 with 10 minutes and change here. 10 minutes, 8 seconds, tick, tick, tick in the first quarter. No score here from Inglewood. Let's see if the Rams are going to convert or if the Blackhawk defense will bow their backs here on second and goal from the 15-yard line. And we've got whistles. So offsides against the Blackhawks. So now it'll be second and goal from just inside the 10-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. Shotgun for Landry and the Rams. No score here from Inglewood as they try to convert. Second and goal from the 10. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw to Marshall. Out of the backfield he goes. He races into the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Rams. Let's see about the dirty laundry. We have a penalty against the defense. And the touchdown will count. So with 9:50 to play in the first quarter, the Rams are the first to get on the board with a 10-yard run by running back, number 5, Eric Marshall. Here comes the 2-point conversion from the Rams from the shotgun. They have a 6-0 lead. They're going for 2, and we have movement. Offsides against the Blackhawks. Will move the ball half the distance. Two-point conversion attempt, half the distance to the goal after the penalty. The score 6-0. They're going to try to make it 8. Landry waits the snap. He's got it. He surveys. He throws. Nobody home. Score will remain 6-0. So the score will be 6-0 with 9 minutes 30 to play in the opening quarter. Rams on top of the host Blackhawks. Kickoff coming up in just a moment. Here we go. Here's the kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 15, up to the 20, the 25, 30, still going. Solomon Jones, number 6, will keep it and get out of bounds at about the 45. Let's see where they mark it.
Ball all the way to the 44-yard line. Bring up first and 10 now for the Inglewood Blackhawks. Traveling southbound on Jack Robinson Boulevard. Around the 41-yard line. They stepped out around 41. And we'll be traveling southbound on Jack Robinson Boulevard down 6 early in the first quarter.
Ball will be marked at the 41-yard line. So Inglewood trails 6-0 here in the opening quarter. 9 minutes, 24 seconds to play. They've got the ball at the 41-yard line. Can they answer? Quarterback Herb Jefferson, I believe, is in there. Shotgun? Or no? And we've got a whistle. Penalty against Inglewood. 5-yard penalty. That backs him up. Ball we marked at about the 36-yard line. So 1st and 15. Not a good start here for Inglewood on offense. With 9:24 to go in this opening quarter. 6-0 is our score. The visiting Rams on top of the host Inglewood Blackhawks. Inglewood in their green helmets, green jerseys, green pants. The visiting Rams in their yellow golden jerseys, white pants, blue helmets. Here is Herb Jefferson behind center for the Inglewood Blackhawks as they go 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And he will toss it to Brian Flowers. It's an end around and a double pass. And it's number 9, DJ Carter, with the catch. He's shaking and baking and drug down about the 10-yard line. 54-yard pass play. So a little trickeration to open things up for Inglewood. A little razzle-dazzle from the Blackhawks. So that'll move the chains all the way down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal with 8:58 to go in this first quarter. Trailing 6-0, the Blackhawks are on the doorstep. Jefferson in the shotgun. Back to throw. He's going for the corner for DJ Carter, and he comes down with it. But is he out of bounds? Yeah, I guess he's out of the end zone. No catch. Incomplete. just wanted to know. Oh, you got the live feed going? All right, here we go. We've got second and goal from the 10. Inglewood trails 6-0. They're going to try to answer. Jefferson in the shotgun. He rolls back. He throws end zone. Intercepted by the Rams. And he's going to bring it out to about the 15-yard line. Turnover.
Want you to hear yourself. You hear? Yeah, you sound good.
So apparently that was number 4, Miles Ramsey, with the pick of Herb Jefferson. So the offense for the Rams comes back out on the field. They have a 6-0 lead and the ball at the 15-yard line. We've got 7:50 and ticking here in this opening quarter. Let's see if the defense can get the ball back for Inglewood. They will hand it off. Marshall turns the corner. Cannot quite get upfield. Ball at the 11-yard line. Loss of about 4 yards on the previous play. Second down and 14. Landry. And we have movement. False start against the offense. Rams are going backwards. Penalty and then loss on the previous play. So second down and long. Second down and about 19. They're backed up to about the 7-yard line. Landry at the goal line, awaiting the snap from the shotgun. And there he goes. He's got it. He is in trouble. He's scrambling. And he throws it out to Marshall out of the backfield. And he's going to get up to about the original line of scrimmage at the 15-yard line. Third down coming up. Third down and about 11 from the 15-yard line, and we've got whistles. So we've got I think that says 6:17 on the scoreboard. We've got a few bulbs out on the scoreboard, so third down from the 15-yard line. Third and about 11. About 6 minutes to play in the opening quarter. The Rams lead 6-0. They're going to try to convert here. Landry. And that's not going to be enough for a first down. It's up to about the 22. Landry took off on his own. So it'll be fourth down and a long 2, maybe a short 3. With I believe there's 4:19 to play here in this opening quarter and ticking. The Rams leading 6-0. Decision time for the Rams. Do they want to go for it on fourth and short? Fourth and about 3, or do they want to punt it away? Let's see what kind of personnel they're going to bring out. As the lights are on here in Inglewood, it appears they're going to gamble. And nope, they're going to punt it. Here's the punt. And it takes a bounce and deaded right there at about the 40-yard line.
Great special teams coverage right there. It'll bring up first and 10 now for the Inglewood Blackhawks. They will be traveling southbound on Jack Robinson Boulevard. Down 6 early.
So that Blackhawks will have the ball back. They trail 6-0 here with 3:45 and ticking in this opening quarter. Jefferson in the shotgun. Hands it off to Brian Flowers, going to his left. He's going to take a loss on the play of about 5, maybe 6. From the 36-yard line after the 4-yard loss in the previous carry by Brian Flowers. Let's see if they can make up that and convert on 2nd and 14 with 2:54 and ticking in this opening quarter. Trailing 6-0 here at home. The Blackhawks. Jefferson back to throw. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 14. Third and long now. 3rd and 14 facing the host Inglewood Blackhawks from the 36-yard line. 2 minutes 44 to play in this opening quarter as they trail 6-0. Can they convert here on 3rd and 14? Jefferson in the shotgun awaits the snap. He's got it. He's looking downfield. He will let it go. And nobody home. 4th down coming up. Fourth down play facing Inglewood. Punting unit is on 4th and 14. So we've got 2 minutes 40 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Here's the punting unit for Inglewood. It's the way. And it takes a bounce for the Rams. Now it takes one for the Blackhawks. It's going to get deaded at the about the 27-yard line. So the visiting Rams have the lead, 6-0, and the ball at about the 27-yard line. 6-0 is our score. Rams on top. About 2.5 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Landry in the shotgun for the Rams. He's got it. He will hand it off to Marshall. Up the middle he goes. He turns the outside to the right. Still churning. Nice run of about 6-7 yards. And we have a flag. Let's see what that dirty laundry is about. Penalty appears to be against the Rams. We had a block in the back on number 81 for the Rams, Marquise Avery. So they're going to move it back.
Let's get the offense backing on up now, ladies and gentlemen.
Ball will be marked about the 25-yard line on first down.
23 yard line.
So it'll be first and about 15. Here's the throw. Oh, just about picked by Curtis Perkins. Couldn't quite get the handle.
He almost had a pick. Bring a second down now.
So ball at about the 25, second down and about, we'll call it 12, facing the Rams. With a 6-0 lead with 1:57 to play in this opening quarter over the host Inglewood Blackhawks. Landry awaits the snap from the shotgun for the Rams. He's got it. And he drops back. No, he's going to run it. He's got some wheels. He shakes and bakes, and he's going to get nailed at about the 27. Third down. On third down from the 26 original line of scrimmage, 27-yard line. So third and about 10, facing the Rams with a 6-0 lead here with 1:38 and ticking in this opening quarter. And whistles. Penalty against Inglewood. So 5-yard penalty. That'll move the ball to about the 31. So it'll make it a third and a long 5 facing the visiting Rams with a 6-0 lead here with 1:12 and ticking in this opening quarter. Can the defense hold for the Blackhawks? And another whistle. This time it's against the Rams, as they'll go 5 yards back, so back to third and 11. All right, so penalty against the Rams, 5 yards, so back to the original line of scrimmage, third and about 10 or 11 there, with 53 ticks, tick in this opening quarter. The Rams lead 6-0. Can they convert from the 27-yard line? They need the 37-yard line. Landry in the shotgun. He throws. Nobody there. It's not going to be a catch. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down unit comes on. 38 and a half seconds to go in this opening quarter. Here comes the fourth down unit, and we've got a timeout.
Spring 2017, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
So the Rams come out. Here we go on 4th down and 10. Punting unit on as we wait the snap. 38.5 seconds to go in this opening quarter. The Rams on top 6-0, but they're about ready to give the ball back to the host. Oh, the ball is dropped, picked up, and it's away. Solomon Jones is going to pick it up at the 45, 50. Still on his feet at about the 40-yard line of the Rams. About a 15-yard return on the play by Solomon Jones. Ball will be marked at the 40-yard line. All right, so game reset. 32.5 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Inglewood trails 6-0 against the visiting Rams in yellow jerseys, white pants. Inglewood's got the green helmets, green jerseys, green pants. And they have the ball at the 40-yard line of the Rams. Can they get on the board? Jefferson behind center. He will drop back to throw. He's going to let it go. He's going money for DJ Carter. Incomplete. Well defended. 2 Ram defenders waiting. Just over 25 seconds here. 25.3 ticks left in this opening quarter. 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Inglewood comes out, breaks huddle. They need the 30-yard line for a 1st down. On 2nd and 10. Jefferson behind center. Awaits the snap. Now he drops back into the shotgun. 2nd down. He has a snap. He drops back. He rolls to his left. Rolls back further. In trouble. And he will throw on the run. Caught at about the 38. Marked down there. Number 18 on the catch. That is Jeremy Ruel, wide receiver. That's the end of the first quarter with our score. The Rams 6, Blackhawks 0. As we reverse field to start the second quarter. So as we come into the second quarter, the Blackhawks, the host Blackhawks, they trail 6-0. They have 3rd and 10. Well, 3rd and about 9, actually, inside the 40-yard line, about the 39-yard line. Can they convert on 3rd and 9 as we start the second quarter? Jefferson will drop back. He will throw. It's caught. That could be enough for a 1st down. It depends on the spot, but it's really close by DJ Carter, just about 9 yards on the reception. Looks like it's going to remain 4th down. The spot is about a yard short. So, gamble time for the Blackhawks on 4th and about a yard. Maybe a long 1 or short 2 yards at about the 33-yard line. Yeah, they need about 3 yards, actually, on 4th down as we start the second quarter. B-Flow. He might have it. He bangs his way down to the 40. That should be enough to move the chains. Let's see if they give him the yardage. It appears they didn't quite get it, so the Rams will have the ball after the turnover on downs. About a half a yard short. So game reset. We got the ball at about just outside the 30 and a half yard line. Blackhawks just missed converting on 4th and short. And with 13:36 to play in this first half, the Rams have a 6-0 lead and the football. Rams came to play tonight. Can the defense step up here for the Blackhawks? As Landry will start out of the shotgun. And he will throw. Number 3 on the catch. He's going to struggle his way up to about the 34-yard line. Couple yards on the gain. Second down and about 8. From about the 34. Handing it off. Marshall, boom, hit in the backfield right there. Back to the 31. Third down. From the 31, 3rd and 9. 12:36 and ticking in this opening half. Here in the second quarter with a 6-0 lead, the Rams trying to convert. Ball is on the ground. Picked up by Landry. He's going to scramble. He gets free. First down and more. And that will move the chains up to about the 47-yard line. Landry does it with his legs. First and 10 for the Rams with a 6-0 lead here with 11:45 and ticking in this second quarter. Back to number 5, direct snap, Marshall, up to about the 49, 2-yard gain. Correction, they'll spot it at the 48-yard line. 11-19, tick in the second quarter. The Rams with their 6-0 lead and the ball, second down and about 8. High snap, corralled by Landry. He's in trouble. He's going to take a seat at the 45. Nice sack for the Blackhawks. Third down. So the sack will move the ball to the 44, just outside the 45-yard line. Third and about 14 facing the Rams with their 6-0 lead. 10:37 to go in this second quarter. And here goes Landry back to throw. Marshall in the backfield, and he takes a knee and stumbles at the 40. Fourth down coming up after the loss. I believe we have an injured player. Hopefully they're okay. Player down. Hate to see this happen, and this is semi-pro football. Nobody's getting paid out here. These guys are playing for the fun and the love of the game. So when you see a guy go down, it sucks. You hope they're okay. You know, these guys are out there playing a game for fun, and yet they got to provide for their families, and you hate to see these guys get hurt. It appears he's going to be all right. They're going to walk him off the field. Hopefully it's not too serious. All right, so we'll game reset. We had an injury on the previous play. Hopefully he's okay. It'll be 4th down facing the Rams at about the 41-yard line. 4th and about 17. They have a 6-0 lead and 10 minutes and 11 tick left in this first half here in the second quarter as we wait the setup to punt this ball away. Looks like they're going to punt it away. I would on 4th and 17 from the 41, but you never know. Here is the snap. He's gonna keep it. Wow, what a gamble this is. And he's got a lane, and he's out of bounds, short of the first down at about the 45-yard line. They're only about 3 yards short of the first down, so the gamble almost paid off. So the Blackhawks will get the ball back, barely. I mean, that was a gamble that damn near came up. Aces, but it didn't. So Blackhawks will have the ball at the 45-yard, their own 45. Inglewood will break the huddle, trail 6-0 here in the second quarter with 8:36 to play. Tick. Back in the shotgun. They're going to do a quick throw in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Second down coming up. Game reset here from the 45-yard line. Inglewood trails 6-0. It's second down and 10. 8.5 minutes to go here, roughly, in the second quarter. Jefferson handing it off. B-Flow. Brian Flowers will carry for a few yards to about the 48. Third down and about 6 facing Inglewood. Hurry up, huddle. Third down and about 6 from about the 48, 49-yard line for the Inglewood Blackhawks, trailing 6-0. 8.5 minutes to play. Here is the throw. Caught. Close to a first down. Not quite, though. He was going for Del Howard. About a yard short. Fourth and about 2 facing Inglewood. Of course they're going for it. They're the gamblers here. The Blackhawks on 4th and 2. They will go for it. Jefferson in trouble, and he will take a seat. Sacked back to the 43-yard line. Rams football. So after the turnover on downs, the Rams have the ball, 6-0 lead and the football inside the Blackhawk 44-yard line. I'm sorry there. I was wrong on the clock. 8:58 to go in the second quarter at this point. And the shotgun, Landry. And he will roll to his right. And he is still alive. He's keeping it alive with his legs inside the 40. 8:37 and ticking. Again, there's a few bulbs out on the scoreboard here, so kind of tricky to see the time remaining. But yes, there are 8.5 minutes to go and ticking in this second quarter. So second and short facing the Rams. They've got the ball at about the 37-yard line. They need about 5 yards. But they have a 6-0 lead with 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. Landry, high snap. He will run it. He's hit hard, wrapped up by a gang of Blackhawks. And nobody is going to get out of that. Backed up to the 41. Ball at about the 39 of the Inglewood Blackhawks. The Rams face third down and about 5 with 7:50 in ticking in this second quarter. Trailing 6-0. The Inglewood's trying to hold them on defense. The Rams are running close to the 30, and we'll see about the flag as it's close to a first down. Let's see about that penalty. It's against the Rams. Holding. So the holding penalty against visiting Rams will knock it all the way back to the 49-yard line of the Blackhawks. Third and long. Third and about. They need to get to the 34 for a first down. So third and about 19. Here we go. Back to throw. Is it caught? Let's see what they call it. So that was third and 15. Let's see. It's fourth down, and they're going to mark it a catch at, excuse me, the 40, about the 43. Punting unit is on for the Rams. So let's see if we can get the offense ignited for Inglewood as the punting unit comes out for the Rams on fourth down and about 8. From the 43-yard line with 6 minutes, and they're going to punt it here in the second quarter. Short punt. It's going to get deaded at about the 30-yard line. 5:58 to play in the first half. Inglewood trailing 6-0 against the visiting Rams. All right, so game reset, 30-yard line for Inglewood. The score is 6-0, the visiting Rams on top with 5 minutes, 58 seconds to go in this second quarter. Blackhawks were favored in this one, but the Rams came to play, let me tell you. Let's see if Inglewood can dig out of this hole. Jefferson back to no, we got a new quarterback, number 2, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He was looking like he was going for receiver there, and number 2 was our quarterback, Dwayne Cross.
second down to 10.
So Dwayne Cross is in at quarterback, number 2. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Inglewood trails 6-0. 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Tick, tick, tick here in the second quarter. Cross awaits the snap in the shotgun for Inglewood. Trying to get a spark going here. He pumps, he throws. Almost intercepted. Third down coming up. Third down coming up here for Inglewood. So Inglewood faces a 3rd and 10 situation here from the 30-yard line. 5 minutes, 32 seconds to go in this second quarter, and they trail 6-0 against the visiting Rams. Dwayne Cross is our quarterback. Backup quarterback is inserted in the shotgun. Back to throw. In trouble. He will get wrapped up at the line of about 31. 4th down coming up. Punting unit is on for the Blackhawks. Robert James, number 42, is the punter. From the 31, they will not gamble with 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Tick, tick, tick in the second quarter, trailing 6-0. It's a tight defensive ball game tonight, here in Inglewood, as we await the snap. Here it is, and it's away. It's a nice punt. It's going to take a bounce. Let's see if they're not going to go near it. They're going to down it. Good bounce all the way in about the 11-yard line. Nice punt. So the Rams will set up shop at about the 11-yard line. As we come out of the punt break, 3 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rams are up 6-0. They have the ball at the 11-yard line. With a 6-0 lead, let's see what the defense can do for Blackhawks as they trail 6-0. Here's Landry in the shotgun for the Rams. He's been running for his life, and he's going to throw on the run. Is it intercepted? I believe it is. Nope, they're calling it incomplete. Or no, it is an interception. It is. Curtis Perkins on the pick. Number 7. So Blackhawks will get the ball back. That is a gratuitous throw right into the hands of Curtis Perkins. Athletic pick. Wasn't sure if they let him come down with it, but they did. All right, so game reset. Blackhawks have the football after the interception by Curtis Perkins. They have the ball inside the 29. 3 minutes, 37 to play in this opening half. Inglewood trails 6-0. Can they get on the board here? Got a few minutes to work with before the halftime break. As I believe they're staying with number 2, Dwayne Cross at quarterback in the shotgun. Cross has the ball, hands it off to... No, he keeps it. And he's going to run upfield. Nice running to about the 21. Nice gain of about 7 yards, maybe 8.
The 21 is getting about a 7-yard pickup, second down, about 3.
So they'll call it second down and 3 for Inglewood at about the 22-yard line. Again, they trail 6-0 with 2 minutes 44 seconds to play in this first half. Cross, excuse me, in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. He wants to throw. He is going to gun it. He's got a man open, caught. Will he fall into the end zone? That's Solomon Jones. Touchdown! Solomon Jones caught from Dwayne Cross. 23-yard touchdown pass and reception. With 2 minutes 31 seconds to play in the first half. They've tied it up at 6.
I told you it's going to be a good game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to play. They're going to play all 60 minutes. 15 in the first, 15 in the second. That's 30. 15 in the third, 45. And 15 more. 60 minutes of fun.
Here come the Blackhawks. They're going to try to take the lead. It's tied at 6 with 2.5 minutes to play in the half. 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Cross behind center. And they hand it off to B. Flo. He's going to try to wrap it outside. No, ball is loose on the ground. Still alive. No whistle. This is 2 points if they return it. And he's got a caravan. And he's knocked out of bounds. So no 2-point conversion. The score remains tied at 6.
We all knotted up at 60, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
So game reset. We are tied at 6 here in Inglewood. As the 2-point conversion doesn't go quite the way the Blackhawks wanted it to go. Damn near returned for a 2-point defensive conversion. But he got knocked out of bounds. So it remains 6-6. 2 minutes 31 seconds to go in this half. As Inglewood will get ready to kick it off here. Number 42, Robert James for Inglewood. From the 35-yard line, they'll kick it off. Again, we are tied at 6. Here is the kickoff, and it gets fielded about the 15, and they're going to try to turn it upfield to about the 19.
We go first and 10 now, High Desert Rams. They will be traveling southbound on Jackie Robinson Boulevard, ladies and gentlemen. We all knotted up at 6s. Similar to what a football right here. I know a lot of these men play some big-time football, D1, D2, NFL, CFL, arena football, and the career is still going on right now here in Strong. That's why it's a great spring league football right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's on.
So from the 20-yard line, the Rams have the ball. We're tied at 6. Oh, the scoreboard just went out. Scoreboard just went dark. And there's the scoreboard back. All right. From the shotgun, 2 minutes, 17 seconds. Tick, tick, tick. And Landry rolling. He's going to air it out. And it's caught by the Rams. He's free. It's a foot race. Marquise Avery knocked down at about the 20-yard line.
That was a big time play, about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, almost 60 yards right there.
That's about a 60-yard touch or pass play. Not quite a touchdown.
That's called helping your quarterback out, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that's called.
2-minute warning now.
2 minutes. You know we got the NFL rules to play in this league, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning.
So at the 2-minute break, we are tied at 6. A lot of action right here. The ball at about the 21-yard line. The Rams trying to break that tie here as they go to the 2-minute break.
He came back and got that, ladies and gentlemen. He helped his quarterback.
All right. So we come out of the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 21-yard line. The Rams with an explosive play. Nearly 60-yard pass play. Marquise Avery from Kylon Landry. 1st and 10. Tied at 6. Here is the run by Marshall, number 5, and he gets down inside about the 12. Second down for the Rams. 2nd and about 4 from about the 13-yard line. Landry in the shotgun. We're tied at 6. Minute 47 to play in the half. Landry back to throw. He's going to run. And he's going to get tackled at around the 10-yard line. Gain of a couple. That'll move the chains for a first down. And they have a timeout on the field. The Rams, 1st and goal inside the 10. Well, now they're going to line it up. Lining it up quickly. 1st and goal from the 10. The Rams tied at 6 here in the closing moments with a minute to play. Minute 7 to play in the opening half here. Landry rolling back. He's in trouble. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and goal. Landry is limping. Ooh, that would suck for them. They need to have Kylon Landry. He's got a, looks like an ankle on the sideline. They're going to try to stretch him out, work him on him. In the meantime, they're going to bring in another quarterback. Lemire Jones. 2nd and goal as number 3 checks in at quarterback. Lemire Jones. From the 10-yard line. Back to throw. Jones throws into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. And we have whistles.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I see my little cousin in the house. We got special guest, DJ Pockets in the house. Little Gorgella Sparrow in the house. We got special guests in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Bombay in the house too. Oh, wait. He got the flyest haircut in the world, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that. DJ Parker's in the house.
Check on to see if the score stands.
DJ in the house. The Hawk.
So apparently the score does stand. It'll be 12-6 as they go for two here. As the injured Blackhawk is being carried off the field. Hopefully he's okay. I believe it's number 24, Orlando Bryant. Not sure. Hopefully he's okay. I believe it is. It was, yes. It was a touchdown. So that was about a 10-yard touchdown pass from Jones, the backup quarterback. They're going for two, the Rams, with a 12-6 lead with 49 seconds to go in the half. Jones back to throw. He throws, and he's got it. 2-point conversion is good.
They got two good quarterbacks, not one good quarterback. They got two thanks to my main man, Alfred. If you're not knowing, ladies and gentlemen, we're streaming live right now. You go to the YouTube, Facebook, or you can face your family and friends YouTube. Just go to AG Sports. AG Sports Video Productions, ladies and gentlemen. If you can go there right now, we on YouTube streaming live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We are streaming live, so you call your
So the score will be 14-6 after the 2-point conversion with 49.7 seconds left to play in this half. The Rams are on top of the host Blackhawks.
video production, LLC, YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. We streaming live right
Pac West is for real, man. We got some competitive games. Parity in the Pac West. So welcome to AG Sports here on YouTube. As we got a pretty good defensive battle going. I'm your host. I am Jay Tando here in Inglewood, getting ready to kick off with 49.7 seconds left here in the half. The host Inglewood Blackhawks trail the visiting Rams 14-6. Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to dribble on down. Solomon Jones at the 20, 25, 30, 35. Marked at about the 35. So, Inglewood, 43 seconds to play in the half. They've got the ball at about the 37-yard line, trailing 14-6 in this first half. Closing seconds. Let's see if they can rally here and tie it up. Dwayne Cross, number 2, is our quarterback for the Blackhawks. He's going to drop back to throw. In trouble. And he throws under pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Second down. Now we got a lot of time to go. 37 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. You know that's a lifetime. When you in dealing with till the clock goes to zero. 37.16 of a second left in the first half. Inglewood Blackhawks an untouched toy. What should I say? Uh-oh. I messed up.
Second down and 10 facing Inglewood from the 37-yard line. 37 seconds to play in the half. Trailing 14-6. Dwayne Cross in the shotgun. 4 receiver set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right as Cross. He's going to let it fly. It's in and out of 2 Rams' hands. Nearly intercepted.
You know, we say, even on defense, even on offense now, when it hits your hands and you don't catch it now. We don't want it. We don't want it. I see number 21. That's that tough love, though. I know he wants that pick, though.
All right, so game reset. Big third down coming up for Inglewood from the 37-yard line, facing 3rd and 10 with 31 and a half seconds left to play in the half, trailing 14-6 against the visiting Rams. Rams in their yellow jerseys, white pants, blue helmets. Inglewood with their all-green attire, green helmets, green jerseys, green pants. Can they convert on 3rd and 10 here with Dwayne Cross, the backup quarterback, in the shotgun? 31 and a half ticks left in the half. Back to throw. Cross is going to let it fly. He does have a man. Is it a catch? Number 9, DJ Carter. And is it a catch? Yes. So timeout. So they do convert. They'll move the chains. And some new life for the Blackhawks with 23.1 seconds left in the half. So the catch by DJ Carter is good. It does move the chains as Dwayne Cross connects with his receiver, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks at about the 48, close to the 49-yard line. 23.1 seconds left in the half, trailing 14-6 here at home against the visiting Rams. Can the Blackhawks strike before the half? Dwayne Cross, the backup quarterback, is inserted into the shotgun. Brian Flowers, the tailback. 4 receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right for the Blackhawks. Back to throw, Cross. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run, and he's going to shake and bake inside the 35, out of bounds at about the 33, and we have a flag. We'll get some bonus yards out of that. Late hit out of bounds on our quarterback there, Cross. 14.4 seconds left in the half.
I told you I got to go in the best of fish. Shout out to my wife here doing a great job out here tonight. Shout out to all my officials too as well. I tell you that. That's a personal foul. That's a little extracurricular activity going on, ladies and gentlemen. He's jacking them out of bounds. That's a 15-yarder. Oh, and 14 seconds to go. We can be tied up by the halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Where you at, Blackhawks fans? I can't hear you. Where you at, Rams fans? I can't hear you. That was crucial right there.
So, penalty moves the ball to the 20-yard line of the Rams. Again, there's 14.4 seconds left in the half. Inglewood trails 14-6. Can they tie this game up? 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cross going for the corner. Caught. That is DJ Carter. I believe that's DJ Carter, number 9, for the 20-yard touchdown catch. So I believe that was Dwayne Cross with the catch. Or the throw, rather, to DJ Carter, number 9. So here's a 2-point conversion to try to tie it up. It is 14-12 with 8.5 seconds. Back to throw. Solomon Jones. 2-point conversion. Caught.
I told you, Inglewood Blackhawks ain't got nothing to play with. They 7-1, ladies and gentlemen. If they win tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they got a first-round bye in the playoffs. They playing against the 3-3 High Desert Rams, ladies and gentlemen. One of the big-time programs in the LCFL.
So we are tied at 14 here. All right, so we're tied at 14 with 8.5 seconds to play in this first half. And we're just getting ready to kick off here. Inglewood has evened things up. Here's the kick. Oh, it's a short one. It's going to be a short field for the Rams as it's fielded at about the 44. We got a timeout on the field with 5.5 seconds to play in the half. We're tied at 14. The visiting High Desert Rams will have the ball as the Inglewood Blackhawks have just rallied to tie it up. A 20-yard touchdown pass and 2-point conversion. The Rams will break the huddle. They've got the ball in pretty good field position at their own 44-yard line. With 8.5 seconds to play, they can make something happen. Let's hope that the Blackhawks defense, prevent defense, is up to the task here as the Rams take the field. Back to throw. We got Jones back. He's going to throw it very far, and it's going to be picked. Interception as we end the half. Oh. That'll end the half. Tied at 14.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Halftime. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're streaming live right now with AG Sports Video Production. You go to their website, you go to their YouTube channel. Uh-oh, where we at? We roll?
There's not a person on my team in 16 years that has consistently beat me to the ball every play. That ain't got nothing to do with talent. That's just got everything to do with effort.
Carson, go jumping jacks, are you ready? Yes, sir! Carson, go jumping jacks, are you ready? Yes, sir! Ready, begin! C-A-R-S-O-N-C-O-L-G-S! Carson, go! Carson, go! Clap it up! Move! Clap it up! Move! Let's go!
I think a lot of times when kids just go straight to the fall season with contact, we're getting so involved with plays and who we're going to play next that we don't have enough time to focus on the fundamentals and techniques. And so these camps are really good to help kids understand how to tackle and how to run and how you're supposed to block someone, what you're supposed to do with your hands and your feet, so that when time comes in the fall, they're better prepared and we don't have as many injuries.
Come on, Rollins, let's go, Come on, ref! Make the call! It's a yellow! Come on, AJ! Shoot it! Oh, he's in the box! Jesus, why can't that kid pass the ball?
Hey, be quiet. Mom's right over there.
Nice play, Susie.
She sucks.
3-0. Look at his facial expression.
Go! You are somebody. You'll hear it every day. You're not tall enough. You're not fast enough. Oh, I think you probably could play if you were just a little bit taller. The whole world will tell you what you aren't. They will always tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that. But see, in this camp, you found out that you were tough enough. You found out that you made a tackle that you didn't think you could make on a bigger kid.
got sign-ups right now, ladies and gentlemen, all you kids out there. We're in the SYFL this year, I tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down this year. It's going to be one of the biggest years in Southern California youth football, I tell you that.
There's not a person on my team in 16 years that has consistently beat me to the ball every play. That ain't got nothing to do with talent. That's just got everything to do with effort.
Carson going jumping jacks, are you ready? Yes, sir! Carson going jumping jacks, are you ready? Yes, sir! Ready, begin! C-A-R-S-O-N-C-O-L-G-S! Carson, go! Carson, go! Clap it up! Clap it up! Let's go!
I think a lot of times when kids just go straight to the fall season with contact, we're getting so involved with plays and who we're going to play next that we don't have enough time to focus on the fundamentals and techniques. And so these camps are really good to help kids understand how to tackle and how to run and how you're supposed to block someone, what you're supposed to do with your hands and your feet, so that when time comes in the fall, they're better prepared and we don't have as many injuries.
Come on, Rollins, let's go, Come on, ref! Make the call! It's a yellow! Come on, AJ! Shoot it! Oh, he's in the box!
Jesus, why can't that kid pass the ball?
Hey, be quiet. Mom's right over there.
Nice play, Susie.
She sucks.
3-0. Look at his facial expression.
Go!
You are somebody. You'll hear it every day. You're not tall enough. You're not fast enough. Oh, I think you probably could play if you were just a little bit taller. The whole world will tell you what you aren't. They will always tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that. But see, in this camp, you found out that you were tough enough. You found out that you made a tackle that you didn't think you could make on a bigger kid.
What we got? 3-minute warm-up and Fisher. We got 3-minute warm-up, get them muscles ready.
So now we're going to get a 3-minute warm-up for the teams to get stretched out before the second half kickoff. About 3 minutes away from added on to halftime.
You got to play some football. You got to play some football. I'm going to tell you that. You got to. Yes, you are. Sounds to my field. When we got 3-minute warm-up officials, give them 3 minutes, get their muscles ready. We don't want them to pull now. We don't want no hamstrings to be popped. You got 3 minutes now, both teams now. Get warm, get loose. Like we said, you got to have a warm-up before you get out here and engage. Once again, we got about 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're right here at beautiful Jackie Robinson Stadium. This is the Field of Dreams Band, the magic home of the stars, ladies and gentlemen. Two minutes, 15 seconds. If you're at your parking lot,
We're about 2 minutes away now from the second half kickoff here from Inglewood. Tied at 14. The visiting Rams came to play here from the high desert. They're trying to bounce back from that first loss to the Blackhawks a few weeks ago in Adelanto. Here we are in Inglewood, and we've got a dogfight.
last 60 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday Night Lights right here. The sun has settled in the west. It's official. It's Saturday Night Lights right here at Jackie Robinson Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2017 Spring Football League right here, ladies and gentlemen.
We're getting ready to kick off the third quarter here from Inglewood. We are lined up for the kickoff, tied at 14 here on the home field of the Blackhawks. Tied up at 14. The Rams will kick it away to start the second half. Here's a dribbler, and it is recovered by the Blackhawks. They're going to have great field position inside Ram territory at about the 49. Little drama to start things off. Number 22. Quick, he's up. It's Ronnie Brown. Looks like he's going to be okay. So here we go. To start the second half, Inglewood looking to break this tie and take the lead for the first time in the contest. Ball just outside the 48-yard line as we're just underway in the third quarter. 14 minutes, 51 seconds. Tick, 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 tick as we're underway. Let's see who we got at quarterback. Looks like Dwayne Cross, number 2. The backup quarterback will be inserted as the starter for the second half. He will drop back to throw. He will throw, and it's in and out of the hands of their intended receiver. Incomplete.
You know what we say when they hit your hands and you don't catch it now. He don't want it, he don't want it. That's that tough love right there. I know he wanted it. That was crucial right there, ladies. That's called concentration. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused out there, I tell you that. That's what this game is all about. Like they say this game football, it teaches you life skills. Hello. Ups and downs, highs and lows.
On second down, Blackhawks from the 48. Cross. Hands it off to B-Flow up the middle. Brian Flowers will rip off a nice gain of about 9 yards. That was a great gain by B-Flow there. They move the chains on first down, or on second down. They move it to convert to a first down. Brian Flowers, B-Flow on the carry. So that moves the chains. They've got the ball inside Rams territory at about the 37-yard line with 13:59 and ticking as we start this third quarter. Cross. He's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper turns it upfield to the 30, popped. Nice run for about 5 yards. Third and about 4, and whistles. Let's see about that flag. Offsides against the Rams. That'll move the chains. First down. So a penalty against the Rams, automatic first down after the 5-yard penalty. The 25-yard line, 1st and 10, Inglewood, tied at 14 with 13:55. And here's the handoff to the big fullback. He's going to try to turn it upfield. Number 51 on the carry, Tony Sakona. So that's a 5-yard carry by Sakona. Sakona moves the ball 5 yards downfield. 2nd down and 5 at the 20 facing Inglewood. We're tied at 14 with 12 minutes, 36 seconds and ticking here as we start the third quarter. Cross in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. He's looking for the middle, and it's in and out of the defensive back's hands. Almost picked. from the 20-yard line. 3rd down and 5 facing Inglewood. 12-13 to play in the third quarter. Tied at 14, sending number 14 in motion. Brian Williams. And the shotgun. Cross. Hands it off to B-Flow. Brian Flowers bangs it upfield. Short of the first down. He gets about 3 yards. They needed the 15, and they got to about the 17, 18-yard line. Blackhawks face a 4th and 2, 4th and a long 2. With 11:56 and ticking in the third quarter, officials going to spot it at about the 17. They need the 15-yard line for the first down. We're tied at 14. 11:24 and ticking in the third. Hey, Cross is going to keep it. He might have it. He does, and more. Still standing, still running. He's in for the touchdown. Blackhawks. That'll take the first lead of the game at 20-14. So Dwayne Cross gives the Inglewood Blackhawks their first lead of the contest, 20-14. They line up for the 2-point conversion attempt. In the shotgun, Cross. He kept it himself last play. Let's see what he does here. He throws. It's caught. Solomon Jones for the 2-point conversion. It's 22-14. Inglewood takes the lead on that touchdown and 2-point conversion. 8-point edge for the host Blackhawks. Here is the kickoff here in the third quarter. 11 minutes, 14 seconds. 22-14 score. Here's the kickoff return. 40, 45, 50. Down to the 40 of Inglewood. Still alive at the 30-yard line of Inglewood. What a return for the Rams. That's around a 60, 70-yard return. Wow, this game is a momentum shifter. It's going back and forth. Ball will be at the 30-yard line. So after that rip-off return, down to the 30-yard line of Inglewood, Rams are going to try to answer on 1st and 10. Here in Inglewood, they trail 22-14 against the host Blackhawks. Quarterback number 1, Kylon Landry, is back in the game. Apparently he's gotten over that ankle. And there's a shotgun snap. He's going to keep it. He's running on that ankle. Shaking and baking down to the 25. And here is second down for the Rams. Second and about 6 from the 26-yard line. Quarterback, number 1. He's going to run it. Boy, he's got some wheels, and that's enough for a first down for Landry and the Rams. Ball marked at about the 20-yard line. That'll move the chains. First and 10. As Landry doing it with his legs. That ankle looks okay. With 9:33 and ticking in this third quarter, the Rams trail 22-14, but they're on the move. Can the defense for the Blackhawks step up and make a stop here? Landry. He's running to his left. He's got some room. Boy, that guy's a gamer, and he's going to get down to about the 13-yard line. A nice 7-yard scamper. Second down coming up for the visiting High Desert Rams. They're going to mark it at ball marked at about the 11-yard line. So second down, and I'm going to say about 3, a short 3, from the 11-yard line of the Blackhawks with 8.5 minutes to play in this third quarter. The Rams trail 22-14, but they're on the doorstep. Landry, the quarterback, hands off, number 5. Marshall hit hard by the Blackhawks. Loss of about a yard. Third down and about 3 facing the Rams. Rams break huddle. Third down and about 3. Ball at 13-yard line, I'm guessing. And 7:46 to play in this third quarter. It's a good one as the Inglewood Blackhawks host the Rams, and they have a 22-14 lead. But the Rams, who led most of the game, are now on the doorstep on third and short. Here is Landry. He's going to throw to Marshall out of the backfield. He's got it, but he's corralled at the 13, maybe the 14, and that'll bring up fourth down. I think they're calling possible horse collar. I don't see it, but that's a tackle. My personal opinion on the horse collar, it's like, hey, it's football, man. You gotta bring the guys down. So it looks like we got a timeout on the field on fourth down facing the Rams at about the 14-yard line of Inglewood. They need about 5 yards for a first down to move the chains. Let's see what they do with about 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Now, as we come out of the timeout, fourth down facing the Rams. Fourth down and about 4. A long 4. And it appears they're going to go for it. So here we go. Game reset. Coming out of the timeout. Ball at about the 14-yard line of Inglewood. The Rams facing fourth down at about 4 yards. They're going to roll the dice with 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter, trailing 22-14. Quarterback number 1, Kylon Landry. He took a break with an ankle issue, but he's back out there running wild and behind center in the shotgun right now, waiting the snap as they're going to roll the dice on 4th down. Coming out of the timeout. Marshall, number 5 in the backfield. Eric Marshall sets up. Landry with the snap. He's got it. He's going to throw end zone. And is it a catch? They're going to call it a catch to the 1-yard line. First and goal. First and goal for the Rams after the catch down to the 1-yard line. And we have whistles. No, 12 inches in a foot. So, penalty, well, half the distance of the goal. So it's first and goal at the, foot line. 6:35 to play. 6 minutes 35 to play in the third quarter. The Rams trail the host Blackhawks 22-14, but they are right on the doorstep. Can the defense step up here for the Blackhawks? Make a play. As they wait. No, they're going the other way. Penalty against the Rams. So it's going to be backed up to the 6-yard line. Penalty against the Rams, coach. So they're going to go back it up to the 6-yard line. First and goal. All right, so the Rams await the ball placement. Snap. Coming up. All right, from the 6-yard line, first and goal. Trailing 22-14 with 6 minutes, 38 seconds. Tick, 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 tick here in the third quarter. The Rams. Landry has the ball. He wants to roll and throw. He's going for his tailback, but it's in the grass. And we've got some extracurriculars here. They're going at it. Let's separate. Hopefully both teams get separated quickly. We don't need to see this game end stupidly. No need for that. Hopefully we get these guys separated back to their respective sidelines. Again, this is semi-pro football. Nobody's getting paid here. We're out here to have fun. We don't need to see injuries. We don't need to see fights. That's just not what we're here for. We got family in the audience. We got family watching on YouTube. We don't need fights here at this level. There's no money being made here. No need for that. As we await cooler heads to prevail, hopefully. And see what the officials do with this dirty laundry here.
You know, like we always say, this game of football teaches you life skills now, even though we've grown too. It teaches about ups and downs, highs and lows, what we're going to do when we're down, what we're going to do when we're up, how we're going to react. We're going to act irrational, we're going to act rational. That's just all a part of life, but I understand. Here we go. Here we go, game time now.
So we're waiting for the referees to sort this one out. Thank you for tuning in. 6 minutes and 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. Our score is 22-14. The Inglewood Blackhawks, the host team, on top of the visiting High Desert Rams. I'm your host, Jay Tando. Thanks for watching. We're going to resume play here momentarily as they pick up their flags. Await the official call. Boys will be boys, but we just don't need to see that right here.
How you gonna act? How you gonna react? You act a certain way, what they gonna tell you? Here's your check.
So we've got some players ejected, as they should be. There's no place in the game for that kind of stuff. So hopefully they learn their lesson. They'll sit out the rest of the game and won't bring that on the table the next game. Still waiting for the ball placement. Still sorting it out. If you're just tuning in now, the score is 22-14. The host Inglewood Blackhawks on top of the visiting Rams. Rams led most of the game, but Inglewood came on strong in the second half to tie it, and they took the lead here, opening drive of the third quarter. Rams are answering with a nice drive of their own as they're down here in Inglewood territory deep. I still don't know where they're going to place the ball after these flags. Looks like it's going to be first and goal, but where from, I don't know yet. Okay, they're going to mark the ball at the 6-yard line, just outside the 5. Okay, so from about the 5-yard line, first and goal, 6 minutes, 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. Let's get this game resumed, shall we? Oh, second down. And here's the throw. And looking to score, he's not going to get it. He's going to be a couple yards short as the Blackhawks gang up on him, prevent him from getting in. Third and goal. Third and goal. Ball marked at about the 4-yard line. Maybe the 3. Third and goal with 5:36 to play in the contest, or in the third quarter, I should say. Landry in the shotgun for the Rams. Trailing 22-14, they will hand it off. Tailback wrapped up in the backfield, loss back to the 7-yard line as Marshall takes a seat. Fourth down coming up. All right, game reset. Ball at the 7-yard line, fourth and goal, maybe the 8-yard line. 4 minutes, 58 seconds, tick, 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 in this third quarter. The Rams will go for it. After the loss in the play by Marshall, the tailback on the previous play, it's fourth and goal from about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. Trailing 22-14, they're going for it. Riverboat Gamblers here, the Rams on the road. Landry, he's throwing for the end zone. Overthrown. And there's no flag. And that will be a turnover on downs. Inglewood defense holds and will have the ball. As we return to action here. Turnover on downs. Inglewood's defense bows their back. From the 7-yard line, Inglewood will have the ball back and a lead of 22-14 over the visiting Rams after the defense stepped up to the challenge and held the Rams out. So 4 minutes. Is that 33 or 53 seconds? I can't tell. The bulbs are out on the scoreboard. Out come the Inglewood Blackhawks on offense. And Dwayne Cross, the quarterback, is going to get wrapped up. Gain of about a yard. He's up to about the 9-yard line. From about the 10-yard line, second and about 8, facing the Inglewood with a 22-14 lead with about 4 minutes to play in the third, and we have whistles. Penalty against the Blackhawks. Backs him up 5 yards to the 5-yard line. So, 5-yard penalty against Inglewood from the 5-yard line. Second down. And about 13. Here's the pass. It's caught by DJ Carter up to about the 19-yard line. That should be enough for a first down and to move the chains. TJ Carter on the catch. From the 19-yard line, first and 10 for Inglewood with a 22-14 lead with 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Back to throw. Cross looking, is juggling, caught, and he's off to the races. This is going to be a long touchdown. Nicely done. No flags. Let's see if he turns around and I could read who caught that ball for the long touchdown. That's an 80-yard touchdown by Solomon Jones, number 6. Correction, that's number 5, actually. Durrell Howard. Durrell Howard on the catch. So again, that was correction. That was Durrell Howard on the catch. Durrell Howard, number 5, 80 yards from Dwayne Cross, and they're going to go for 2, and it is intercepted by the Rams, and they want the 2-point conversion on defense, and they're still alive. Still alive. Can somebody tackle this guy? And they will. So that'll do it. The score will be 30-14. I'm sorry. 28-14. 28-14, coach. So that was Durrell Howard on the touchdown, right?
Yes, it was Durrell Howard. Big time player.
So that was Durrell Howard on the touchdown catch. Sorry that the jersey from that distance it looked like number 6, but it was actually number 5. We're getting ready for the kickoff. It's 28-14 now. Inglewood on top. 2:42 to play in the third quarter. 2 minutes 42 seconds in the third. All right, so game reset. The score is 28-14. Inglewood on top. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to play in the third. After that 80-yard touchdown from backup quarterback Dwayne Cross to number 5, Durrell Howard, receiver. Bobbled it in the air, came down, and it was a foot race, and he won. And they now have a 14-point lead. So that defensive hold there, the last series, that paid off as they were able to drive down the field and capitalize. Here comes the kickoff. Short kick, 25-yard line, up to the 34. Looks like a penalty, so we're going to re-kick, I think. This time they're going to kick it from the 30. All right, so here we go. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. The score is 28-14. Inglewood will kick it off again with their 14-point lead. The Rams will get the ball back. There it is. Fielded at about the 25 to the 30. 35, still going. 40, 45. About the 50-yard line. Number 27 there for the Rams. Listed as Herman Hendricks on the return. From the 50-yard line, here comes the offense for the High Desert Rams, trailing 28-14 with 2 minutes, 24 seconds to play in the third quarter. Quarterback for the Rams, Kylan Landry, having a decent game, especially with his legs. He's in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, and he's going to take off, use those legs, but he's going to get wrapped up this time. And loss on the play of a couple yards. On second down and about 12. 2-yard loss in the previous play. 1 minute, 49 seconds left in this third quarter with the Rams trailing 22-14 against the host Blackhawks. Lining up, spreading it out. 4 receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun for Landry. He's in trouble, and he is pitching it out to the tailback, who's going to take a seat all the way back at the 34-yard line. He went out to Eric Marshall, and he took it further back. Big loss. And he's still on the carpet there. Hopefully he's okay. That'll bring up a third down and forever. Third in the zip code. So we are under a minute to play in the third quarter. The score is 22-14. Inglewood on top. Third in a zip code facing the Rams. They're back at the 34-yard line. They need to get to the Inglewood 40. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to get wrapped up and take a seat at about the 33. Number 94 on the sack, Edwin Flores for the Blackhawks comes up with the big sack. 4th down coming up at the 34-yard line. Fourth and about 28 facing the Rams. And that's the end of the third quarter as we'll reverse field with the host Inglewood Blackhawks up 28-14 over the visiting Rams. I'm going to flip sides of the field here. We're going to return the action in just a moment as we start the fourth quarter here in Inglewood. Coming out of the quarter reversal break. Fourth quarter begins. The Rams trail 28-14. They face a fourth and forever, fourth and about 28. Ball marked at about the 32-yard line as we start the final stanza. 14-point edge for the host Inglewood Blackhawks, and they will get the football back now. Unless the Rams try really crazy gambling on 4th and 28. And the punt is away smartly. Durrell Howard on the return. Or is it Solomon Jones? I can't tell. So he's going to return it. He's going to be wrapped up at around the 20. Punt picked up by the Rams. Down to the 5-yard line. So, what a turn of events. Gratuitous strip of the ball, and the Rams will have the football. So, following the fumble on the kickoff return, the Rams are in business here, setting up shop at about the 7-yard line of Inglewood. With 14, as we start the fourth quarter, 14:50 and ticking in the game, and it's a 28-14 lead for Inglewood. But here come the Rams. Landry hands it off. Number 5 there, Marshall, no gain. Second down facing the Rams, trailing 28-14 here in the fourth quarter. On the doorstep at about the 7-yard line, Kyle Landry in the shotgun. He's got it. He wants to roll to his left, looking for somebody. He's going to try to get that corner very close to the pylon, but it's about a yard out. Third and goal at about the 1. Can the Rams convert, or will the Inglewood Blackhawk defense stand up? Third and goal from the 1 as Landry backs up into the shotgun with 12:57 to play in the fourth quarter. They hand it off And he will get into the end zone. That's a touchdown. I believe that's number 5. Eric Marshall on the 1-yard touchdown run. That'll cut the deficit down 28-20. All right, so 2-point conversion attempt coming up. With 12:51 to play in the fourth quarter, the Rams have cut the deficit down 8 points. It's 28-20, and they're going for 2 to try to cut the deficit down to 6. Landry, back to throw, knocked away, batted down, and that's no good for the 2-point conversion attempt. The score will remain 28-20. Blackhawks on top. So we've got an 8-point game here in the fourth quarter. The Rams are getting ready to kick off with 12:51 to go in the game. It's 28-20, Inglewood on top. Uh-oh, ball is loose again. Number 18 picks it up, Velasquez. And up to about the 33-yard line. Sorry, that was Jeremy Ruel, the receiver, on the return. It's 12 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the contest. Inglewood with the football and an 8-point edge. 28-20 is a score over the Inglewood on top of the visiting Rams from the high desert. Ball at about the 33-yard line. Dwayne Cross. Throws, caught. Number 5, Durrell Howard. Second down and short. They need about 3 yards. Now that's caught. Should be enough for a first down. Well, close. Let's see where they mark it. that will move the chains. First down for Inglewood at the 43, 44-yard line. Cross, the quarterback in trouble. Takes a seat, loss on the play, back to about the 40, maybe the 39. Loss on the play, second down, and about 13, maybe 14. Back to the 40-yard line. Inglewood, cross. The quarterback, he's going to throw. He's got his man. It's juggled, and no. No, cannot find the handle. As Mr. Black says, he don't want it, he don't want it. He knows he wants it, but couldn't quite come down with it. 40-yard line, second down. Third down, correction. So game reset. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the game. Inglewood, the host, Blackhawks in green. They have a 28-20 lead. And they're going to try to convert on about third and about 13 here from their own 40-yard line. As Dwayne Cross is set up in the shotgun. He's running for his life. Can he get out of it? No, he's not going to. The Rams showed up on that defensive play and knock him back a couple yards. It'll be fourth and long. Fourth down and about 16 after that loss on the previous play, and the punting unit is on for the Blackhawks. 10 minutes, what is that, about 30, 19, 18, tick, 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 seconds to play in this fourth quarter. Inglewood clinging to that 28-20 lead here in the fourth, awaiting the punting personnel to come on and get this snapped. And we've got a whistle and a flag. All right, let's see about that flag as they pick it up. I guess no penalty? I don't know. So he's going to pick up the flag, wave it off. So fourth down and along 39-yard line. Here comes the punting unit and the punt. Oh, it's over the head of the punter. Ball is still alive, but he's going to down it. 10-yard line. Great field position coming up for the Rams as number 42, the punter, Robert James, recovers the snap over his head. Gratuitous snap over the head if you're a Rams fan. And they're going to set up shop pretty nicely. Oh, we got a penalty against the defense. It's declined. I'm sorry, penalty against the punting unit. Declined. Okay, so first down for the Rams, 10-yard line. So if you're just tuning in here in the fourth quarter, it's been a good one. Inglewood trailed most of the game in the first half, and then third quarter was all Inglewood, and here we are in the fourth quarter. And the Rams are on the charge here. They got the ball at the 10-yard line, first and 10. With 9:52 to play in the game, they trail by 8 points, 28-20. Let's see if they can do something here. As Landry, the quarterback for the Rams, in the shotgun, he wants to throw. It's tipped and incomplete. Second and goal from the 10-yard line after the incomplete pass. 9:40 and tick in the contest. 28-20 is our score. Inglewood on top of the visiting Rams. Rams are not going away quietly. They are trying to tie this thing up right now. Landry back to throw. He does, and he's got his tailback, number 5, into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Eric Marshall. It's a 2-point game. All right, so we have a 26-20 game. Here come the Rams trying to tie it up with a 2-point conversion attempt. Jones in the shotgun, rolls to his left, throws for the end zone. It is incomplete. 2-point game, 28-26. 9.5 minutes to play in the game. We got ourselves a thriller here in Inglewood. So 9.5 minutes remain in this contest, and it's a 2-point edge for the host Blackhawks. Momentum swings back and forth. Great game here from Jackie Robinson Field. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Jay Tando. I'm your host. We've got a good game going. 28-26 with 9.5 minutes to play. Rams will kick it off here as they've cut the deficit down to 2 points against the host Inglewood Blackhawks. Lining up for the kickoff. Here it comes. Fielded. Oops! It's bobbled. Can they get it? Yes, they can. 30-yard line. Up to the 45. Out of bounds. That was returned by Jeremy Ruel, the receiver. Tensions are high here as we got a tense ball game. Inglewood won pretty handily on the road against the Rams a few weeks ago. Adelanto back in March. But it's a whole different ball game now. So from the 44-yard line, just outside the 45, Inglewood has the ball and a 2-point edge. And they do lead. 9 minutes and about 11 seconds to play in the contest. Dwayne Cross will hand it off to Brian Flowers. B-Flow waits for a hole to open, and it does. And he sneaks his way down to inside the 39-yard line of the Rams. Nice running. That'll move the chains. First down carry. B-Flow played for the Idaho Vandals back in the day. And he's really tearing it up here at the semi-pro level for a long time now. So inside the 40-yard line at the 39, 1st and 10 as the chains are moved. 8 minutes, 53 seconds, tick, tick, tick in the ball game. 2-point edge for the Blackhawks as Cross will keep it. He's looking for a seam, and he will bowl his way down to the 21-yard line, moves the chains again as their ground and pound strategy is coming into effect for the Blackhawks. From the 22.5-yard line or so. 7:56 to play in the game. 28-26, Inglewood on top here as Cross in the shotgun. He wants to run again. This time he's lassoed down. No gain. Second down coming up. Ball marked at about the 23. So with the ball marked at about the 23, 7 minutes and 19 seconds tick, tick, tick remain in the game. Inglewood up 28-26 against the visiting Rams in a tight game. Dwayne Cross, shotgun throws. Oh, in and out of the hands of the defensive back. Just about came down with the pick. And Mr. Black, he'll tell you, he don't want it, he don't want it. So, yeah, he's going to have to live with that one. And this is on YouTube. He's going to live it down for a long time. So, that'll bring up third down for the Blackhawks from the 23. So game reset, 7 minutes, 2 seconds to play in the game. Inglewood 28, the Rams 26. On third down and 10 from about the 23-yard line. Cross from the shotgun, he's got it. He surveys, he throws, it's tipped, and it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So let's see if the field goal unit will try to get some more points. Or they're going to go for it. We'll see. From the 23-yard line, I hear somebody calling for field goal. Let's see if that actually happens. So on fourth down, the Blackhawks, it looks like they're going to wheel out their field goal unit. From the 23-yard line, it's going to be Robert James. Rene Renteria is not here, so it's going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt from the 23-yard line. And we have whistles. Timeout for the Blackhawks. I guess they want to avoid that 5-yard penalty. So from the 23-yard line, we'll resume play. It'll be a 40-yard field goal attempt to try to give the Inglewood Blackhawks a 5-point edge with 6 minutes, 46 seconds to play in the contest. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. That is a 40-yard field goal attempt for the punter / kicker, Robert James, for the Blackhawks. Trying to give the Blackhawks a 5-point edge. Right now it is a 2-point lead for the host Blackhawks. 28-26 with 6:46 to play in the contest as we await the snap here for the field goal attempt. Oh, nope, they're going for it. Nope, they're going for it. As Cross lines up, and B-Flow out of the backfield has it, and he's got a seam. And does he get in? That's a touchdown. They went for it, and they got it. That's a 23-yard screen pass for a touchdown to B-Flow. Brian Flowers out of the backfield turns that short pass into 6 points.
There's still a lot of time to go now. Anything is possible in the game of football now. I'm going to tell you that.
Here comes the 2-point conversion attempt. So with the score 34-26, here comes a 2-point edge, and it's not going to happen. No good.
Inglewood Blackhawks 34. The Rams from behind Desert 26. A lot of time to go.
Inglewood will have a 34-26 cushion with about 6.5 minutes to play. All right, as we come out of the touchdown break, Inglewood with an 8-point edge, 34-26. About 6.5 minutes to play in the contest. Here's a short, low kick. It's bobbled, still bobbled, and recovered, and 40-yard line. The Rams will retain it. We got ourselves a good football game here. Plenty of time left. Rams will have the ball at the 40-yard line. They only trail by 8, 34-26. With 6:19 to play in the game. Landry going for number 19. Did he catch that? It looked like he did, but what's the official ruling? He was going for Eric Robinson. No catch. From the 40-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Landry lines up in the shotgun for the Rams. They trail 34-26. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to hand it off. Number 5, Marshall. Scouting upfield. Look at that. Move as he's off to the races. And he might go all the way. He will. Touchdown. Marshall for the Rams. They've cut the lead down to 2 again.
big time run by number 5, Marshall. He said in the 60 minutes in the game, he said Coach Blackley was 15 first, 15 in the second, 15 in the third, and 15 in the fourth. And it was 5:60 to go in the fourth. And I knew we still had time to go.
So I believe that was around a 60-yard run there. Just really pretty. And they cut the lead down to 2 again. 34 to 32. So that's the score. 34-32 after that 60-yard scamper by Marshall for the Rams. Cuts it down to 2. They're going to try to tie it up right here on the 2-point conversion. As ball will be loose. This is 2 points for Inglewood if they can go the other way with it. Number 21, he's still going. Can he lateral it? He will. Oh, they will be downed. Okay, so the score will be 34-32. 5:46 to play in the game. Plenty of football left. 5 minutes, 46 seconds in the game. As the Rams are just hanging around. They led most of the first, all the first half. And then they tied it, and it's been a great game here from Inglewood. Thanks for tuning in. If you're just getting this here on YouTube, I'm your host. I am Jay Tando. We are in the middle of a real dogfight here in Inglewood. 34-32, Inglewood on top, with 5 minutes, 46 seconds to play in the game. Quite a fun Saturday night here. Here is a short little squibber, and it is going to come back. From the 35, they're going to try it again, and we're going to have whistles. All right, game reset. 5 minutes, 46 seconds to play in the game. Inglewood on top, 34-32 against the visiting Rams. Here's another onside squibber. Out of bounds it goes. That'll be a penalty. And they should have good field position here for the Blackhawks.
Make sure y'all get the water bottles up off that track now. Hey, nephew, y'all get the water bottles up off that track now. Good looking out now.
All right, so from the 45-yard line, Inglewood will have great field position. They have a 2-point edge, 34-32, with 5 minutes, 46 seconds to play in the game. battling back and forth all game long. This is a good one. Dwayne Cross in at quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to keep it, and look at him go as he's going to get to the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15. Rips off a huge gain. First down and more. Down to the 15. Dwayne Cross is exciting tonight. Both quarterbacks are doing it with their legs today. Just getting things going, keeping drives alive, and this could be a dagger if Inglewood can convert here and get in the end zone. It's about a 40-yard run right there. First and 10 for the Inglewood Blackhawks from the 11-yard line. 5 minutes to play in the game. They've got a 34-32 edge and the ball in Rams territory. Cross hands it off to number 44. Bowls his way downfield. Is it enough for the end zone? I think he's short. He's at the 1 yard line. That's number 44. Jamarius Martin on the carry. And we've got whistles. Hopefully we don't have anybody hurt. It'll be first and goal at the 1 inch line for the Blackhawks. First and goal, facing the Blackhawks at the 1 yard line, right inside the 1 yard line, about the half yard line. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, tick, tick, tick. They have a 34-32 lead. Cross with the handoff. I don't think he got it. I think it'll be second down and goal. Maybe a yoss of a foot. Second and goal at the 1 yard line. So with 3 minutes, 50 seconds, tick, 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 tick in the game, Inglewood clinging to a 34-32 lead, but they are on the doorstep. They could widen that gap right now on second and goal from the 1. Cross in the shotgun. Tailback number 44, Jamarius Martin. They hand it off to Martin, and he's going to get stacked up. Nope. Cross is going to have the ball, and he's going to get brought back to the 10-yard line. Third and goal from the 10. Coming up. This has been a real swing of momentum. Both teams are slugging it out here tonight. I wasn't at the Wind Bowl out in Adelanto a few weeks ago, but this is nothing like it from what I was told. So, third and goal from the 10. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the contest. Inglewood with a 34-32 lead over the visiting Rams from the high desert. Third and goal from the 10. Can they get in there? And we've got whistles. Timeout for the Rams. I'll take a seat right here, and they're going to talk it over with their defense. I'll give the Inglewood Blackhawks a little time to talk about it on offense. Crucial play coming up here. Very big play of the game on third and goal from the 10. If you're just tuning in on YouTube, I'm your host. I'm Jay Tando. We are watching the Inglewood Blackhawks host the High Desert Rams. Really good game here in the closing minutes. as they break the huddle. 3rd and goal from the 10. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the contest. Inglewood on top, 34-32. Well, we're still waiting for coaches to get to their respective sidelines. So we're not quite ready to resume play. Here we go. Game reset. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Inglewood leading 34-32 with 2 minutes 36 seconds to play in the contest. Cross will throw wide open. Oh my gosh, nobody within 10 yards of him, and that's a touchdown. If he turns around, I could read what number he is. Let's see who that was. So that's a 6-point touchdown, so that'll move the lead to 8. 40-32. Number 19 on the catch, Andre Velasquez. Here come the Blackhawks with a 40-32 lead, and they're going to try to add to it on this 2-point play with 2 minutes 32 seconds to play in the contest. They're going to throw for the corner. It appears to be caught, and that's good. 42-32 will be our score. So, 42-32, 10-point edge for the Blackhawks with 2.5 minutes to play. Caught by Velasquez, Andre Velasquez from Dwayne Cross to give them that edge. And I'm not sure who caught the 2-point conversion, but it's a 10-point edge now. Here we go. 2.5 minutes to play, 2 minutes 32 seconds to be exact. Is a squibber, and it's going to get out of bounds. Penalty. And we've got a little sideline altercation here. They're not going to throw down. They're just talking about it. On the Rams sideline, they're going to cool out and chill. Tempers are getting a little flared with a 10-point deficit within the closing moments here. So we got 2 minutes 32 seconds to go in the game. 10-point edge for the host Blackhawks, 42-32. As the Rams had a lead throughout a lot of this game, but it's slipping away here as the Blackhawks rebounded, rallied, got the lead, and now they're on top by 10. This game is certainly not over. Plenty of football left with 2 minutes 32 seconds to play. From the 40-yard line, the Rams will have the football. Landry in the shotgun awaits the snap. As we're back to game action. It's low snap. He's got it. Landry rolls. He's running. He's still running. Oh, boy. He got whipped around down at the 25-yard line.
Come on, yeah. I hate that. I hate this. Oh, my bad. That's my first mess up. I was over here chatting with
27-yard line after that huge loss on the sack. Second down and forever. They need to get to the 50-yard line. So, second and about 23. Landry running. He's going to get bottled up, though, up to the 35-yard line. 2-minute warning.
Like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, Hill's going. That's the first Blackhawk Warner in Southern California. 59 years in existence. Hello. What I mean, first Blackhawk Warner. I remember them stands used to be filled over there. I know Diana Ross, Lou Ross, Stevie Wonder, all them used to be sitting over there where you guys are. Denzel Washington, when Denzel used to walk the sideline when his kids playing ball.
35-yard line. Third down. They need to get to the 15. So 3rd and 15. Nice run on the previous play by the quarterback, Kylon Landry. But now they need 15 on 3rd and 15. Out of the 2-minute warning. 1:56 to play. Inglewood on top, 42-32. The Rams have the ball, though, trailing by 10, and they're still fighting as in the grass. 4th down coming up.
You know, a good friend of ours, you know, he got a football league that's been in existence for about 10, 11 years. I think but we finally joined forces with him, ladies and gentlemen. So all
4th down facing the Rams from the 35-yard line. 1:51 to play in the game here in the 4th quarter. The Rams trail 42-32. They will go for it. They want to stick around in this game. They're not quitting. Landry sets up in the pocket. He's in trouble. He breaks one tackle. He's running away from the other, and he's going to launch it. He actually has a man. Oh, boy. Let's see if there's a flag there. Yeah, there it is. He's going to get bailed out by that flag. All right, so after the penalty, that's going to move the ball all the way to the 25-yard line. So on 4th and forever, or 4th and 15, they get the penalty, defensive pass interference against the Blackhawks. Rams set up shop at the 25-yard line. It's a 10-point game, 42-32. Inglewood on top with 1:35 to play in the contest. 1 minute 35 seconds to go. Hey, anything can happen. I've seen it. Number 1, Kylon Landry. in the shotgun, awaits the snap. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and a 5-receiver set. Air raid offense here. The High Desert Rams back to throw. Landry in trouble. Takes a seat at the 29. Maurice Austin, linebacker for the Blackhawks, with a sack. That's a big one. Here we go from the 27-yard line. 2nd and 12. Landry, he's going to take a seat. And the ball is loose. I think they're going to call him down. Oh, no, they're going to give it to the Blackhawks. That might wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. The ball at the 38-yard line with Inglewood recovering the fumble. If that's the case, that should wrap it up with 48 seconds to play in the game. This was a good one. Thank you all for sticking around here if you're tuning in on YouTube. Inglewood should just take a knee here, and that will move their record to 6-1 in the Pac West regular season play, 8-1 overall, and the Rams will fall to 3-4 on the Pac West season. Inglewood will travel to the San Diego Rage next Saturday, the 22nd of April, down there in San Diego. So we're going to tick off the final seconds here. 22 seconds to play. Inglewood will come out at the 38-yard line, 38-yard line with a 42-32 lead and take a knee. And that'll do it. Again, Inglewood moves to 6-1 on the season, regular season, 8-1 overall. The Rams fall to 3-4 in Pac West play. We'll see you guys in San Diego next week as the Rage will host the Blackhawks. I've been your host. I am Jay Tando. Thanks for watching. Congratulations to the Blackhawks. Great game for the Rams. They really put up a good fight. They had the lead. They had some momentum. It went back and forth. A thriller here in Inglewood. I tip my cap to the Rams, but it's Inglewood who comes out on top. Congratulations to the Blackhawks. We'll see you guys next time. Signing off.
Sportsmanship, character, and respect. Because those are all the values that take you a long way in life and in sports too, you best believe. You play with heart, you win with class, you lose with dignity. You leave it all out there on the gridiron. And that's exactly what both ball clubs exemplify here tonight. I tell you that. So hold your heads up high, Desert Rams. Way to compete, way to engage, way to fight, way to play.
Thanks again, YouTubers, for tuning in. Final score, 42-32, Inglewood Blackhawks over the High Desert Rams. Again, I've been your host. I am Jay Tando. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Good stuff, guys. Great production.